Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. It's 8:32. Okay, got to remind you of that, 8:32, and it is a Monday morning. And in the studios with us today, we have two of my favorite people, Kris Haugh and Charlotte Teeters from NAF El Centro. And we're here to talk about the NAF El Centro Air Show. And Kris, the air show coming up pretty quick.
Yes, sir, it is. This will be our 55th air show here in the Valley. So we're doing pretty good for that. I want to remind everybody that the gates open at 8:30.
That's always helpful.
Did they get any of that?
Okay, we're going to start this over again.
Always helpful.
Yes, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. And with us in the studio today, we have Kris Haugh and Charlotte Teeters from NAF El Centro. And we're going to talk about the NAF El Centro Air Shows Saturday, right, Kris?
Yes, sir, indeed. This will be our 55th annual air show here in the Valley, so we're doing pretty good for that. I'd like to remind everybody that the gates open at 8:30. Flying will start at 12 o'clock. The Blue Angels are scheduled to go up at 2 o'clock, and the air show ends at 4 o'clock.
Okay, you've got that pretty well down, but that's 0830.
0830,
Yeah, okay.
correct. Yeah, we'll put it into military time for you there. If you want to, I can go 0830, 12, 14, and 1600.
Okay, very good. And I will convert it to Zulu time, which is what I worked in all the time.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, the air show, 55 years.
Yes, sir.
The Blues have been visiting us for 55 years.
Well, the Blues started flying in 1967 at the request of El Centro Mayor Dubois McGee. Their winter training home at that time had closed down, and so they were looking for a winter training home. They visited El Centro a couple of times, and Dubois McGee said, you know what, I'm going to go bring them down and have them make this their winter training home. And he did. So that's part of the history of the NAF El Centro and Blues connection.
Okay, and there's a room at the library that is dedicated to Dubois McGee.
I did not know that. You see, I've learned a fact.
What you learn all the time.
Indeed.
Anyway, what's in the lineup this year?
That's a great question, and I'm going to let Charlotte answer that question.
Well, we have all kinds of things happening on the ground and in the sky. So we have motocross that's going to be performing a couple times during the day. We have great statics to visit. And we have the Destroyer band that's going to be there for the Navy band. So there's going to be music. It's all going to be great fun going on. We also have our Kid Zone, which will be happening during the day. That is a $20 charge, but you get unlimited access to the Kid Zone, which has all kinds of jumpers and games and things like that going on.
Okay, so there's going to be all sorts of fun activities for the kids, for the grown-ups. Okay, what about some of the aircraft that might be there other than the F-18?
Well, for a full schedule and lineup, people can visit elcentroairshow.com, and that will have our list of statics as well as the schedule for the show.
Okay, and I'm assuming there's going to be some aerobatic demonstrations like there have been in past
There
years.
will be, yes. Palm Springs Air Museum is bringing in some great things. We have Mustang Mania going on. We have all kinds of different things flying.
Okay, Mustang Mania, we're not talking about the car. I assume we're
not talking about the car, though we do have a car show going on also as part of the air show.
But the Mustang, the P-51 Mustang from World War II, and now the favorite of the air races, obviously. So that's some of it. Again, the gates open at 08:30.
8:30.
Okay. And now, what do I need to get in?
Well, I was going to say the air show is actually free. So is parking. So you don't have to do anything with that. You don't have to buy anything. You can come and enjoy.
but that's a good question. This year, we're going to have, for the security and safety of all of our guests, we're going to need you to have a valid government-provided ID as you walk onto the airfield. Just have it in your hand, have it out so our security forces can see it. And that shouldn't take you more than a second. Basically, have it out and ready. The key component here is it has to be valid, meaning not expired, and it has to be government issued. Now, you may be saying, what if I'm the neighbor from south of the border? Just have your passport out with you, and that'll take care of that.
Okay, it's kind of like at Costco. You got to show your card.
You do, and even that's a picture ID, except Costco card won't get you onto the airplane.
Okay, very good. So, again, it sounds like fun. 55th time that you guys are doing this, and it is the NAF El Centro Air Show.
And there are things going on this week.
What's going on this week?
Well, it's funny because Charlotte and I are reminding each other of everything going on. One of the biggest things for the public to enjoy is Thursday evening at the fair, which I believe you guys are out there. They have the opportunity to meet and greet the entire Blue Angels team. I think that's going to be at 6. Don't quote me on that one. I know it's on the fair's website, but the entire Blue Angels team will come out there to be introduced to the Imperial Valley public. And then...
Also, right after the Blues are introduced, the Navy rock band, the Destroyers, will be playing on the stage there. So you don't want to miss that. And I just wanted to take a quick opportunity to thank our sponsors for the air show this year. We have Alfred Distributing, the Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce, IVEDC, BHE Renewables, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Maya Advertising, and One World Beef. So we can't do this without our sponsors, and we really appreciate them. But yeah, come out to the fair. There's going to be the Blue Angels. There's going to be music. It's going to be all kinds of fun.
Okay, and again, that is this Saturday. Mm-hmm. Got a last question. I'm going to change the topic just a little bit. Threats once again coming out of Washington about we're going to shut down the government. How is that going to affect NAF El Centro and things that are going on?
Well, that's going to be the question of the day for the next several days. In the unlikely event of a lapse in government funding, we would, of course, have to close the air show. What's going to be interesting is that we may not get this word until 10 o'clock local time Friday night. So we want everybody, if you don't know what's going on, keep posted to our website and our social media, our Facebook page, and we will have the most up-to-date information there. And then in the unlikely event that we do have to cancel, I'll be engaging with our media partners like you, Carroll, to help us get the word out.
Okay, we will keep that in mind. Again, Saturday, gates open at 8:30. Make sure you have a government issue ID to get on board NAF El Centro. And sounds like fun.
One more thing. This year is the Navy's 250th birthday. We look good.
Yeah, you guys do. Charlotte looks a whole lot better than you, but that's besides the point. But 250 years.
So we will be celebrating our 250th birthday at the air show as well.
Okay, very good. That sounds like fun. So, big cake.
Well, I don't know about that. It's certainly going to be a big time.
Okay, if there's a big cake, I'll be there. Okay, it's the air show, NAF El Centro Air Show Saturday. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the visit. Charlie Teeters and Kris Haugh from NAF El Centro. And keep posted to KXO on our website, on our YouTube channel. We'll keep you up to date what's going on.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.